Okay, so song number 1, See Me Play. It only has one note, and that's C. Here is the diagram, and look, we've got the 2 black notes and down 1. So we just go down to our piano and we find 2 black notes and down 1, and that's C. If you have a note match like I do, you can actually write C right where it goes. Oh, looks like this pen is dried up. But you also can just use like a little magnet, because this is magnetic, and stick it right where C goes. Now, we saved the day. Okay, so we know today we're going to be playing C. Now, before we begin playing, let's take a look at the music. And you can see I have a rhythm pizza here to review the rhythm. And I do this with my in-person students all the time. I did not create these. They were made by Susan Paradis, who has lots of wonderful games and learning things. Now, this is a whole note. Remember that from our last lesson, our beginning lesson. And it's easy to remember the whole note because it looks like a whole pizza. And maybe we want to eat the whole pizza. So whenever we see the whole note, we know that it gets 4 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's look at our music and let's find all the whole notes. There's a whole note. There's a whole note. Doesn't this look a little bit different? Yes. There's a whole note. And there's a whole note. So every time we get to one of these, we're going to hold for 4 beats like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you might be using finger number 2 today, your pointer finger. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, but I really shouldn't eat this whole pizza, right? So let's pretend that we're going to share it. So we cut the pizza, or our whole note, in half, and now we have 2 half notes. And whenever we see this, we know this gets 1, 2 beats and 1, 2 beats. So again, we're going to look in our music for what symbol matches this. There we go. There's a half note. 1, 2, 1, 2. Do we see any more half notes? 1, 2, 1, 2. Very good. Now these guys, remember, these were the quarter notes. Now this is easier to understand if you've already had math or money. But basically, this would be if we cut our beautiful pizza into 4 slices, and that would be 1, 1, 1, 1. All right, so now I'm going to play the piece. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And this little sign here, these 2 little dots, that is the repeat sign. That means do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, let's talk about something else. Measures. The measure is just a little box, right? So this would be measure 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sometimes people will call them bars, like play bar 3, or maybe you've heard of 12 bar blues. That's just another word for a measure. And these are the bar lines. Time signature is something you don't have to know very much about to get started, but particularly you're looking at the top number, and it'll tell you how many beats is in each measure. Now, next we'll go on to song number 2. Thank you.